Palantir. Jim Cramer just said it's a meme stock, and he said you should buy it. He said do not buy GameStop. Hey, Jimmy boy, I have an issue because you evaluate companies, right? Maybe you understand how numbers work because I do too. Let's go ahead and look at it. You tell me what you see, okay? Help me out here. So here's the numbers here for Palantir. They have 220, roughly 220, $100 million more dollars in top line revenue, right, for the quarter. More than $220 million top line. But their profits were down from 93 to 79. So they actually lost more money. So the more money they make, they lost more money. And this is why the EPS, if you actually look at it, are around 19 cents. So PE ratio is like 450 right now at the price. And you're telling people to buy it. It's extremely overvalued. I don't care what people tell me. Because you know what? They have $5 billion in cash and marketable securities. So does GameStop. They have the same amount of debt that GameStop has, i.e., I'm talking about like liabilities-wise. They're all the same. The only difference here is GameStop's at the bottom of their longevity, like the bottom of this transition and pivot. And these guys are peaking up at the top. And you know what you find out about these guys? The more revenue they make, the less actual profit they bring in because they just lost profit. Nobody's telling you that. But it's okay because you're masking it by 2-3 good quarters previously, right? You look up here, guys. They had 2.8 and 2.2 versus last year. But the profits were massive. 467 versus 217. So, or 462, I should say. 462 net income. No, 467. So that right there is their new income. That's why everyone's excited. It's all a one-time deal. Well, you can do this every time. You got to prove it to me more than a week, more than a month, more than a year. Like, that's the way I am. I've been in GameStop for 4 years. You know what I've seen? They used to lose $500 million. Now they're making $100 million. That's a $600 million swing. No one's talking about that here. But you'll see it when it comes out. So next month, Jim Cramer, next month, like in March, right? When GameStop announces its earnings report and it comes out that they're actually made 18 times more, 1,800% increase on revenue itself. I want somebody to go ahead and give that merit and give that a badge of honor and give it, some value on Wall Street. Because apparently Palantir is the darling of the market right now, coming in at $240 billion. $240 billion of market cap, guys. I want you to think about that number when I'm telling you their whole year they did $2.8 billion in sales. So you want to talk about sales price to sales? Go look at that too. These guys do less sales than GameStop. They're losing money quarter to quarter. Go ahead and look at quarter 4. They actually lost revenue, and no one's talking about this. Hey, Jim Cramer, do me a favor. The next time you recommend something, make sure you go ahead and look at the company that pays their CEO $0, their CFO $0, their board of directors 0 shares. There's only one company out there that's doing it for the people, by the people. It's called GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. Stop lying to people. We all know the truth. Inverse Jim Cramer. Peace.